Welcome back to another episode of All Sports Podcasts, and this is the second episode of our series about NFL scores of Week 5. And here are some highlights and scores right now. The Philadelphia Eagles versus the Arizona Cardinals. This was a great game for the Philadelphia Eagles quarterback Carson Wentz, who dominated in a win over the Cardinals 34-7, and the Eagles improved to a 4-1 record on the season. Carson Wentz reached his career high in touchdown passes in the first half as he came out firing and finished with 21 out of 30 receptions. 21 out of 30 completions for 304 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 1 interception. The Eagles had a 21 lead at the end of the first quarter and didn't look back, shutting out the Cardinals in the second half and ending with a victory. The Jets and Browns game. The Jets win their third consecutive game as Browns remain winless at 0-5. The New York Jets have defeated the Cleveland Browns 17-14, and it wasn't a very pretty game to win, actually, but Josh McCown got it done once again. The Browns had trouble adjusting their offense with their new quarterback, Kevin Hogan, who was named the starting quarterback, benching Deshaun Kaiser of last week's quarterback. So the Jets were expected to be at the bottom of the NFL this season, but they unexpectedly find themselves in a three-way tie for first place in the AFC East at a 3-2 record. The battle of the 0-4 teams, the Giants and the Chargers. The Giants fall to an 0-5 record, lose top 3 wide receivers versus the Chargers with a 1-4 record on the season. So the New York Giants are approaching rock bottom, losing 27-22 to the previously winless Chargers. And the Giants had a lead in the fourth quarter, but a field goal and touchdown from the Chargers put them down 5, and a last-minute interception from Eli Manning sealed the loss. So the Chargers improved to a 1-4 record with this victory, the first of Anthony Lynn's head coaching career of the Chargers. Next is the Packers and the Cowboys game, and this one was a thriller, I'll tell you. The Green Bay Packers have defeated the Dallas Cowboys 35-31 after a last-minute touchdown. It was a thrilling fourth quarter with 5 total touchdowns being scored in that quarter. The Cowboys pulled ahead on a Dak Prescott rushing touchdown with 1 minute and 29 seconds remaining. But of course, Aaron Rodgers, the GOAT, did what he does best and marched his offense down the field for the game-winning touchdown, which went to Davante Adams with 11 seconds remaining. Rodgers went 19 for 29 on completions for 221 yards and 3 touchdowns, while Dak Prescott went 24 for 35 completions for 311 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception and 1 rushing touchdown. So overall, the Packers improved to 4-1 record, while the Cowboys fall to a 2-3 record after a hard-fought game. The Baltimore Ravens and the Oakland Raiders face off. Joe Flacco and his Ravens beat the Raiders without starting quarterback Derek Carr 30-17. Joe Flacco was 19 for 26 on completions and had 222 yards. Joe Flacco hit Mike Wallace on 2 deep passes to spark Baltimore's struggling offense, and the Ravens got a fumble return for a touchdown by Jimmy Smith to beat the short-handed Oakland Raiders 30-17 on Sunday. The Colts and 49ers game. Now at this Colts game, Peyton Manning returned to Indianapolis and was crowned a statue at the stadium. But this isn't about Peyton Manning, this is about the game. So the Colts celebrate a win against the 49ers with a 26-23 win. The Indianapolis Colts scrapped the Peyton Manning playbook Sunday, and instead they relied on ball control and patience to get a win in overtime. The Cincinnati Bengals versus the Buffalo Bills. This was a breakout game for the star wide receiver for the Bengals, A.J. Green, and his big game rallies the Bengals over the Bills with a 20-16 victory in the rain. Now, A.J. Green had a hand in 3 turnovers that kept it close, but the receiver also pulled off a 77-yard touchdown and another long catch that set up a score. Sunday, rallying the Bengals to a 20-16 victory over the Buffalo Bills. So some stats on A.J. Green. He has 7 receptions, 189 yards. That is crazy, with one touchdown. So I'd like to thank you for joining in, and I do not have time for the rest of the scores, so tune in for next episode. Thank you.